Hey, this is Ken the Modern Reporter, and today we are taking a look at the iPhone 10 versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 versus the iPhone 8 Plus. This is a camera comparison, and we're doing this in one of the coldest streaks New York has had in a very long time. But don't worry about that. Let's get to the camera stuff. So what we're going to look at is photos, all in the native app, 4K video. There'll be no post-editing process. There'll be nothing tampered with. This is just straight raw, right to your face, so you can make the choice of which phone you feel is the best one of all three. So without further ado, let's get started. So first up, we're going to do some colors. We have some dumpsters here, all different colors to see how well these three phones do. Alright, so we found a dead Christmas tree, and we're going to use this for a detail shot because there's so many needles and things. Now we're going to do a dynamic range shot. You can see we have some low lights, some highlights. We're going to see how these phones do. So all these phones have portrait mode, which makes it all blurry in the background using software. So I'm going to take some portrait modes with each of these phones to see how they do. My subject, my photographer, is behind a brick wall. He's a good amount away, but I know that portrait mode and busy backgrounds kind of don't go together, so it'll be a challenge for all three. And what's kind of nice is that my photographer has fur around his hood, and when it comes to little details in the hair, usually the software has difficulty with getting that right, so it should be good. So we're about to do our front-facing camera shot to test the front-facing cameras, and we found a jacket. Someone is running around extremely cold. The aperture level on all these cameras is fairly low, like 2.4 or less. It's like I think f1.8 in some cases. So we're just gonna take photos really close up to the subject to see how well the cameras, without portrait mode, blurs out the background. So we're pretty much done with our photo taking testing part. That's complete. Now we're moving on to video. We're gonna do this in three parts. First, we're gonna test just the regular camera. It's gonna be sitting somewhere and I'm gonna walk by it. Second, we're gonna test the OIS, the optical image stabilization in all these cameras. Then third, we're gonna test their slow motions. So without further ado, let's throw some snow and stuff. So that's it for our camera comparison. Let me know which one you feel is the best in the comment section below. Also, if you like this video, please make sure to leave a like. And if you love this video and want to see more of these, make sure you subscribe. I'm Ken the Modern Reporter, and I'll see you the next time you hit play. By the way, if you want to see how cold it is, look how stupid my photographer friend PJ looks. He's all bundled up like a dummy because it's brick.